Frank Bailey. Let's go. Yeah, make it look easy. Hey, stand up guy, boom, 10 toes. Big body pull up in a Range Rover. I can change the whole game when I say so. I pull up, shut it down, yeah, they know. Running this game ain't a thing for me. I never switched up, no change in me. The only thing changing this season, you go against me, then you know that you tweaking, okay? Cause baby, I'm him, I be on 10. Two-stepping in the party, I do not dance. Watch how I move, make it look easy. Counting up wins, that's part of the plan. Black man taking up my haters a CC. I can't fail, all my victories on repeat. I'm knee deep, need a dub, best that you seek me. I'm too sick, yeah, I know I make it look easy. Yeah, tell them don't try to play me. Yeah, I'm drippy on the daily. They can never count me out, I know. They can never count me out, I know I make it look easy. Make it look easy. I know make it look easy. Make it look easy. I know I make it look easy. Too smooth, I make it look easy. I know we make it look easy. Make it look. I know love, shoot my shot, better play up. Make it look easy, that's a layup. Bad man. Why they wanna be like me, sad man? Too wavy, swallow your pride. All of my guys, call them, they slide. They will oblige. Called them, I told them, you playing with me. Now look, all of them starting to riot. Whoa, When I'm in your city, it's magic. When I'm all in my bag, it gets tragic. When I see what I want, gotta have it. I can't let up, they made me a savage. I can't slow down my foot on the gas, yeah. Going way up from where I was last year. I'ma make it look easy, that's it. I know God got me, he got my back. These blessings.
Okay. This so far. Okay. This right here. This so far. Ain't no lie. This so far. This right here. This so far. Ain't no lie. Far. Okay, yeah. This so far. Ain't got time for the smoke. Set it on fire. Young King.
I don't know if I got time for it today. Folks. But you know what I got to start off with? The New York Yankees have dropped another one under Boone's umbrella.
Under my umbrella. Hey.
Guys,
Trying to make me throw up.
Yeah, for real. I should have one of those little fucking baggies next to me so I could just throw up in it while I watch these games nowadays. But, Yankees dropped this one 3-2. They lose again to the Mets. If anybody wants to say a prayer for Francis Lee, his entire family's Mets fans, he goes through it during these times. I can't even message him right now because it ain't going to be nice. But to say a prayer for Francis Lee, folks. He goes through it right now when the Mets win. But just a shit game. I got to be honest, and it was a shit feeling going into the game because of the dumbass lineup. Because lefties pitching, so hey, we gotta mix stupid shit up. But Johnny, I don't know, man. I'm really getting fucking fed up with this shit with this team. They're trying to be too smart. I'm tired of it. I'm getting fed up.
For a team that claims to have all the cutting edge analytics, to have all the answers, to have everything mapped out numerically, to have everything measured, they do some really stupid shit. Jahmai Jones and J.D. Davis in prominent roles in a lineup in the year 2024 is crazy. And people will give Boone a pass and say that the team is the one that hands them the lineup. So in that scenario, we're going to have to criticize the Yankees Chat GPT lineup generator because that's the only explanation for the stupid shit that they spit out and put on paper 1 through 9. So we got Jahmai Jones 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. J.D. Davis 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Led the Judge getting walked a ton.
Double play in there too.
Double play in there. In case you thought the strikeouts could get worse, it did get worse. It was a double play. So very predictable outcome from both of those hitters. It's crazy how we can all see the writing on the wall and we all know what to expect with guys like that, but the team that employs them doesn't see it. The team with all the analytics, the team with everyth's figured out. The Yankees are so smart. Yeah, think again.
Here's the thing too, because somebody brought this up in the chat and I go, you know what? That's a very, very good point. The fact of playing them alone is bad. It's bad enough. but they hit 1 and 4.
Yep.
They hit in prominent spots in this lineup. When you got guys like Anthony Volpe starting to hit, you got Gleyber Torres over his last 15 games. He's playing much better. And then you see two guys, by the way, that probably would not be on the majority of rosters in Major League Baseball, but for the New York Yankees,
Or
$300
starting.
million payroll, all the Yankees alone, just the name brand in general, the New York Yankees. These guys come, it is July 23rd. The Yankees are in second place. They're on a losing streak. They've been playing bad ball for well over a month. They're batting leadoff and cleanup for the Yankees. And guess who was proven right today? Luis Severino. Luis Severino was proven right today, as we all expected. Because at the end of the day, guess what they did? They said, forget pitching a Judge. Take the bat out of his hands. Let J.D. Davis beat us. My dad's messaging me the whole time, and every single at-bat, he goes, this Boone's a fucking idiot. Yep. Every single at-bat. Because Judge, I know there's nobody really out there that you look at and go, well, that guy's going to protect Judge. But it can't be J.D. Davis.
At least Wells. I don't care if there's a lefty on the mound.
Anybody.
Come on, man. Like, it's crazy because I saw Medina in the chat said analytics would tell you to put Jemai and J.D. Davis in there. Crazy enough, yes, because they're quote-unquote OPS versus lefties as above average, blah, 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 blah. When you manage by looking at a spreadsheet cranked out from your Excel computer program or your Chat GPT Make-A-Wish lineup, that's what happens. You look at those kind of things on paper, you throw the guys out there thinking it's going to be smart, and you're looking at numbers on a piece of paper instead of looking at Jemai Jones and J.D. Davis as the hitters that they are.
Exactly.
Which are not good hitters. Correct. I don't care what the paper says. I don't care. I mean, this is where the feel for the game comes from. Yep. This is where understanding the flow of a lineup comes from. And it could be the organization putting the lineup together, or it could be Boone putting the lineup together. I don't care. Either way, they're dumb. Because this is shit, man. This lineup cannot be expected to go out there and compete against good teams. No doubt. The Mets have been relatively hot lately. They've been doing some good things. I know a lot of people say Yankees fans and the Yankees don't care about the Mets. They're just little brother, whatever. But the 47,000 people that paid to sit in that stadium today really cared about this game today, and they threw out 100%. Jemai Jones and J.D. Davis. So,
no doubt.
Not saying that the fans get to have a huge say here because the fans are the fans, but I mean, you can't just treat this as any old game against the I don't know, the Pirates or something. Like, it's just,
man. At this point of the year, you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that at this point of the year. We do got a couple of super chats I want to get to. Gates of Above says, I lost 3 years from anxiety considering they put Diekman in the 9th. Thank you, Judge, for looking on that. That was a fucking terrible at bat too by Judge. You can't take that pitch right there on the corner like that.
Well, the first pitch was the most egregious one that he took in the whole at bat.
It was right there. Jeff J says, this fucking team sucks. The lineup sucks. Losing at home to this team of also something sucks. I like a mulligan, please. Let me tell you, man, it's been an absolute mess. Jay Boogie says strikeouts, worm burners, and DPs the Yankees way. And then we got Alex, my guy, says can't look at those numbers when they have low plate appearances. No, I know what you mean on that is the splits and all that shit, but
call the Yankees and tell them that.
Exactly. And Jay Boogie says, we pay filet mignon prices for ground chuck. He's not wrong about that either, but it's really funny though that this type of stuff continues to happen because immediately on Twitter you could get a feel of the fan base. I got to feel the fan base before I went live. We had, 700 people plus today in Game Season Live. And the beginning of the show, everybody's talking about what? They're talking about the lineup because everybody's going, what the fuck are they thinking? You go on Twitter, the lineup came out. Everybody's sitting there going, what the fuck are they thinking? It's unbelievable to me. Now, I'm not going to shit on other teams. I'm going to shit on the team that I watch. I watch and I focus on the Yankees. This happens far too much. It happens far too much that fans, we're not in the clubhouse. When people go, you're not in, you don't know. I'm going to give you that one.
You don't have to be.
We're not in the clubhouse. We don't have to be. Exactly. That's the point. This shit can't keep happening. at some point, this team got to understand whether we get guys or not, we got to look to win ball games here. I don't look. I know you don't always want to play 2 catchers in the lineup. But why wasn't Wells DHing today then? Yep. I mean, I know you don't necessarily want to do that, but at the end of the day, you got to look to win games and give yourself the best chance. You can't run at a lineup where your 1-4 hitters are legitimately they're professional ball players. Let's be honest here. They're bums.
Yep.
In the overall aspect of talented ball players, they're more at the bottom of the barrel. That should not be happening on a $300 million New York Yankees club. It's that fucking simple.
It's the same thing every single year. Guys like Willie Calhoun and Jake Bowers and Billy McKinney and J.D. Davis and Jahmai Jones. And it's an all-star team of bums from the bargain bin that get way too much run on the most powerful franchise in sports. Like, this is the best. These are the best backup players you can buy. Injuries happen. That happen far too often with this organization for whatever reason, but injuries happen. So why not have better quality players backing up? And of course, we get a bunch of slop. You get a bunch of shit. And is there any surprise that the team went 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position today? Are you shocked? I'm not. They left 11 runners on base today. Are you shocked? I'm
Johnny,
not.
You want to hear something?
Nobody should be shocked.
Guess who's not shocked? Manager Aaron Boone. Here's his comment for today. We all watched this game together. We had some decent at-bats in the big spots. And even in the last inning, I felt like we had great at-bats. Tough one.
I just felt
I want to grab him by the throat.
Frankly.
We got a couple of super chats. Adam says the game was a finger to the Yankees fan base. Beast mode. If they don't want lefty hitters against lefty pitchers, why bring Rice in? They should have brought him in at the beginning, but they rather have JD cleaning up. What a shit show.
Wells faced a lefty too.
Yeah, he faced a lefty also. Beavis Lee Ray says, what happened to human observations and track records? In management, this guy sucks. Hasn't gotten a hit in over a month. F the analytics. He is benched. Scott Horwitz says, tell me how it makes sense to hold 2 players out of the game that give you a better chance to win. That's what I think everybody's thing is here. And of course, again, you get the same shit from Boone. Everything is fucking fine. There's no urgency.
Why let Grisham face Diekman hitting left-handed to lead that inning off when you had Oswaldo on the bench who could hit right-handed?
Why is Oswaldo not even playing?
Yeah,
I haven't been one of those guys on Oswaldo. He's a starter. I don't believe he's a starter. But he has 4 hits in his last 2 games. Why is he not in there? Why is he not in there?
DJ's coming around. He's turning a corner. Good at bats. He's facing a lefty, blah, blah. All the bullshit they're going to feed you for why DJ's starting again. Miraculous play by him at third base there late in the game trying to pick that ball too. He can't hit or play defense. Then what the hell is he even doing on the roster? But it's a quality start from Luis Hill just wasted. And I tweeted earlier in the game, if you keep continuing to miss opportunities with runners on base, your opponent's going to make you pay. And we lost this game by 1 run.
Yep, that's it. Right. You're 100% right. There was tons of opportunity. And guys, I'm sorry to do this to you all. We're going to have your voicemails and all that, but I got to play Aaron Boone. It's become like a part. It's become like a part of us doing post games here. I don't think anybody else even does this. So they're smart. We're not. Consider me stupid, I guess. Let's go ahead and listen to Aaron Boone. There's a couple of these. There's one that it's not this one that he discusses JD Davis. And I saw a quick quote. And I can't fucking believe what I'm hearing, but we're going to take a listen here.
From the offense.
Yeah, just obviously didn't get a lot going. Glaber, the homer the other way. I thought, Ben Rice had a really good at-bat there. And what was it? He came off the bench off Nunez. Put a real good swing on a ball the other way. I thought DJ had a good swing on the ball when Verdugo was at third, hit the ball hard the other way. So we had some decent at-bats in the big spots, and even that last inning felt like we had some good at-bats. Diekman made some pitches when he needed to. Tough one.
You mentioned that from the offense.
What about the at-bats with the bases loaded? What about the other at-bats with the runners in scoring position? You're just going to put lipstick on a pig and feed this shit to us? You think we're stupid? You think we didn't watch the game?
But what pisses me off almost more than anything, honestly, is what is this fucking thing about he hit a ball hard? This is the same guy that said the other day he hit it hard into a double play. I mean, what does hard outs matter? It's a fucking out. You didn't get a hit. So the ball was hit hard at somebody with men on base. Oh man, that sucks. Isn't that baseball? That shit happens. It's about getting a hit. It's not about, oh, you hit the ball hard. There could be a blooper that bloops in that's a hit. Who gives a shit?
But that's a team response from a group that is paralyzed by analytics.
Exactly. Correct.
His expected batting average and his exit velocity on that ground ball to short, which was a double play, was outstanding, which means he's going to turn the corner soon. In that moment, he didn't turn the corner. He lost the ball game because of it. So stop putting
100% right.
Stop frosting a pile of shit and trying to sell it to me as a birthday cake, you idiot. Like you're insulting my intelligence. Like I'm watching the game. Like I'm seeing what's happening. And
that's
you're going to come out here.
That's how we all feel as Yankee fans. I mean, it really is true. We all feel that way.
You come out here with your notepad and you jot down all the good at bats to try to cover up all the shit that happened during the game, which was the reason that you lost.
Yep.
So I understand that he's the politically incorrect hire. He's the pat everyone on the back and feed them fresh baked sprinkle cookies with warm milky and tuck them in the nap room after the game tonight. That's what he was hired for, and that's what he was brought here to do. But continually feeding us this horse shit every night is getting real old, and it's insulting our intelligence as baseball fans, for real.
I got some more horseshit for you because this is Aaron Boone talking about the great J.D. Davis today. Let's take a listen.
Davis is at bats tonight.
Yeah, I think Quintana, did a good job of slowing him down, speeding him up.
Quintana did a good job, or JD
I
did
thought
a
Quintana
horrible job.
Was on his game tonight. He didn't seem like missed a lot in the middle of the plate and got his breaking ball to good spots. So that kind of pulled the string
JD
on you,
swung an
sneak the
awful
heater
pitches,
around
you
the
idiot.
belt
What are you
and
talking
in.
about?
Did that a little bit to JD, had him out front a little
Any
bit
halfway
when he
competent
changed
hitter
speeds on
lays
him.
off of those curveballs he's swinging at. Like, what are we talking about right now? Dude.
Johnny, what are you talking about? He changed his speeds up on the great J.D. Davis. The guy's a great ball player. What are you talking about?
It was just so dialed in against J.D. Davis. Oh, he was so good today. Oh. That's there's a reason you had 9 opportunities with runners in scoring position today. He was not that great. You left 11 runners on base. He was not that great.
I want to say this real quick before people go, oh, but what do you want him to say? Let me just explain this to you guys real quick, right?
You don't have to go on to the soliloquy that he always goes on.
Thank you. You don't have to make some obvious fucking excuse. Simply, it's not hard. It's not a hard thing to do to throw. You don't have to throw somebody under the bus. He doesn't have to come out and go, I think his at-bats were fucking terrible. You could literally say what we saw. There was some pitches there in the dirt that, you like to see him do a better job of laying off of. He also hasn't had a lot of playing time. Maybe that gets into it, but definitely want to see some improvement in the at-bats. That's it. You didn't throw him under the bus. You admitted what you saw. You could throw in there that, hey, look, this guy doesn't play every day, but you want to see a little better pitch recognition there. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. The idea that you're trying to sell us on J.D. Davis here is fucking wild. It's wild.
He could really keep things so simple. Had some tough at bats, didn't have the outcomes we wanted. Hopefully he's better next time. That's it. You're done.
That's it.
What do you think about the offense today? We didn't get the job done. Hopefully do better tomorrow. That's it. You don't have to go on this tangent.
Does it all the fucking time.
Sugarcoating shit and feeding us spoonfuls of horse shit and trying to tell us it's applesauce. Like, bro, this is not like he really thinks we're dumb. And he thinks and the craziest part is he thinks he's doing a good job when he comes out and does all this shit. He's going to get a little pat in the back from Brian Cashman and Hal Steinbrenner for being the babysitter in chief. Like, this is a clown show. These post-game tangents are just disgusting.
They should just fucking stop doing them. I mean, hide him in the basement somewhere. Hide him in the basement after the game. Jeff J with the super chat says, those of us in this community know more about the line of construction, building winning rosters, which minor leaguers to bring up, and what we need to win than fish face and trash can garbage. Jay Boogie with the super chat. Where's Jay Boogie at? Jay Boogie. I saw you somewhere. Jay Boogie says, foiled again by a pitcher with a trash ERA. No doubt about it, my guy. Alex says, the Lulu. They had the Lulu. You better believe it. Kev Boogie says Boone gives me more credit than your favorite teacher does. Crackle Nut says JD was slowed down. Fire Boone. I don't know, man. He slowed him down. What do you want him to do? I mean,
And
he
what's
slowed the guy
crazy
down.
is, remember in the first month of the season how bad the Mets started the year?
Horrible, yeah.
And people were calling for, was it Carlos Mendoza, their
Carlos
manager?
Mendoza, yeah.
People
yeah.
were calling for him to be fired in the first
Yep.
month.
Yep.
I mean, the interviews with Lindor and Nimmo and all these guys, they look like they were going to cry.
Yep.
Fast forward to July 23rd. They're only 5 games in the 5 games behind the Yankees in the loss column.
Yeah, they're not
I mean,
doing bad. They're playing good ball.
they are very close to our bulletproof record that was puffed up
Yep.
by beating on cream puffs in the first half. So, this is a bad roster. They're going to need to have one hell of a deadline, and they're going to need Dominguez and Stanton to come back and both be
100%.
phenomenal. They need Clark Schmidt to come back and be fantastic. I don't care about Efros. I don't care about Brubaker. I don't care about these little fringe pieces. I need heavy power. I need power in the lineup. I need power starting pitching from Clark Schmidt throwing 96-mile-an-hour sinkers. I mean, we need high-end quality baseball players on this team to fix what's going on right now, because the low-quality dumpster diving bargain bin stuff with Jahmai Jones and J.D. Davis and all this other Narvaez crap needs to stop, because there needs to be reliable, established, high-end, talented major league talent on this roster to compete and go where this team wants to go. You have potentially one season with Juan Soto. Potentially, this is the only year.
Somebody said this. I forgot who it was the other day. Said it. They're like, why don't the Yankees? This shouldn't be the year they go all in. And I said, look, they made their fucking mind up already. On December 6th, when they traded for Juan Soto, they made their mind up. That was it. There was no, well, if we play ball, we give up. No. That's not the year for it. You don't add Juan Soto and go, well, maybe this isn't the year. Bullshit. You better have a hell of a hell of a deadline. I mean, I've said it since the very first nights at the round table. I said it's going to come down to the trade deadline. If this team thinks they're going to sit back and tell us and feed us that Stanton coming back and Dominguez coming back and Efros, that's better than any move we could have made. Bull fucking shit. You better go out. It needs to be external trades and internal call-ups and guys coming back. That needs to be a mix. You can't sell us on the bullshit that guys are just coming back.
Those guys have to come back, but not only come back, they have to come back and be great. And when they come back and be great, you have to surround them plus the other players with other high-end talented players. This is a very flawed roster. The bullpen has 4, 5, 6 holes in it.
No doubt about it.
The lineup, you can't keep relying on Glaber, Verdugo, LeMahieu, J.D. Davis, Jahmai Jones. You can't keep running these dudes out here every day and expecting different results. Ben Rice is having a horrible slump at first base too. Maybe he's regressed to the mean from his quick start. But don't tell me Anthony Rizzo is going to come back and be fantastic at first base, because he's not. You can't rely on that. You can't rely on Rizzo. You can't rely on Rice right now. You can't rely on Glaber. You can't rely on DJ. You can't rely on Trent Grisham. You can't rely on Verdugo. There are so many holes on this roster. It's not even funny. There needs to be a come to Jesus moment with someone in that front office. Grab your nuts. Show me that you're a real man, Brian Cashman, and bring some great players in here, because you have a few months left of Juan Soto potentially, and this is your last shot. I know Cashman has a expiring contract coming out here soon. What, 2 years?
2 years.
Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone might be on this last leg.
Done.
So
he's done. So
I mean, here it is, big guy. I mean, show me you're a big time Hall of Fame GM that everyone thinks you are. Fix this roster that was flawed and built by you in the first place, and go put something together that can compete in October. Period.
Facts. Got a couple of super chats, guys, that will get into your voicemails. Jay Boogie says a question should be, with one hit as a Yankee, why is J.D. Davis still on the team? Cupcakes questions for a cupcake manager. Cooper says, I can confidently say Boone is the worst professional sports coach I have ever seen. Professional certified hater says, good game, GG's Pat. Okay. Did not think we'd win after some idiot from Miami forgot to fuel the Mets jet from Miami, leaving runners in score position stranded, twice hurt. Yankees need bats. Oh, you meant good game. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Beavis Lee Ray says, impossible to win World Series with this kind of stupidity at the steering wheel. Even if the Yankees sneak into the postseason, no way they beat the boss in the finals. I agree. Chase says, there isn't any reason Helen Keller and Ray Charles should be batting first and fourth. Boone must have put names to a hat and picked from it. It's kind of what Boone does, but Let's go ahead and also salute to today's champ of the chat. It's our guy every day, Scotty Wright. Scotty Wright, my
baby.
guy. Well, I forgot to do that in the pregame fixing right there. Okay, I just fixed it myself. That's the way we do it over here. Miguel Batista says Juan Soto wasn't brought here for us to just win. It was to make money and put asses into seats. That's it. So you think the Yankees no, that doesn't make sense,
partially,
Miguel.
but you
I don't
can't
think that
move
fully makes
the
sense.
huge group that they moved for just for one season of filling asses in the seats and chicken bucket sales.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
on top of that, you're paying that one guy $30-something million this year. So I get that you're going to make money off him, and no doubt about it, you're right. But I don't think the Yankees sat out there and said, we're going to deal all this stuff. We're going to pay him $30-something million also, and we'll just make some money this year and then say bye.
no,
That's not a smart strategy.
they
at
gave
all,
up
even
that
from the Yankees.
haul with the hope that they're going to extend him, and he's going to like the experience so much as a Yankee, being a Dominican with a huge Dominican demographic, feeling the love from the right field crowd, putting the pinstripes on, hoping he loves all that so much he might take a little bit less of a hometown discount or some shit to stay here. And I mean, would you take any sort of discount if you're Juan Soto right now to stay on this team? Hell no. Absolutely not.
Not at all. Not
So,
at all. No way in hell.
To think that he would is a little crazy too. I mean, he might love being a Yankee, but at the same time, dollar bills speak a little louder than putting the pinstripes on. So we'll see what he does. But yeah,
No doubt about it.
They didn't give up that haul just for a temporary money increase.
David Douglas says, we have the talent in the minors, but we treat our prospects like stepchildren. It's truly a mix of both at this point. But let's go ahead and get into your voicemails. So let's get to the first one. Here we go.
What's good, Pete? What's good,
Yo.
John? Yeah, it's your boy Kevin.
What up?
The real and only Boogie. And I just
My
want to
guy.
know whose brain or motherboard was behind today's fucking lineup.
Shit.
On what universe, on what planet is Jemai Jackass and Just Dick Davis, your respective leadoff and cleanup hitters on this fucking
Just
team,
Dick
bro?
Davis.
Are you insane? Both of these guys
They're so
haven't
good
even
against
played in
lefties,
like
bro.
2 to 3 fucking
Look at the
weeks. What are we
OPS.
doing, bro?
Look at the
What are we
splits.
actually doing? Like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of the stupidity with this fucking team, bro. 2 runs today, bro. I'm tired of us not scoring. We just had a 9-run showing yesterday, and you decide to bench half of yesterday's fucking lineup, bro. It's
an
so
anomaly.
stupid. I'm just glad that Luis Hill pitched good today. I hope he
Facts.
continues to stay in the rotation, but we got to get it the fuck together, bro. Next week, major changes got to be made. This shit is getting fucking ridiculous, man. I'm tired of losing, bro.
Yep, I feel you, man. Christopher Cancel with the super chat says, great game today, guys. It was a dogfight. Bring on your ace. We beat him once, and we'll do it again. All right, Mets fans, take it easy over there. No, I'm kidding. I appreciate you, man. Let's go ahead and keep him going. Kev, I agree with everything you said, my friend.
Hey, Kyle Malay here again. Fuck this team, man. Like, seriously, like,
Tell me how you really feel.
where is the urgency in this team? Like,
There's none.
I'm not going to blame it on Judge because they didn't pitch him all night except for that last one, and he freaking watched it right down the middle. And, like,
Got to be ready for his pitch,
Jesus
man.
Christ, man, this is fucking bullshit.
On that
Like,
one, yep.
the Orioles lost and we can't win. Like, how are we supposed to catch them if we keep losing when they lose? Like,
happened a
fuck
lot.
this, man. This is freaking pathetic. Well, let's go try to win a game tomorrow. We'll call on the thing. Watch J.D. Davis be back on the leading or being the cleanup hitter. But let's all have a good night. Good night, Pete.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Kyle. And yeah, you know, everybody's gonna have the same mindset today. I mean, we all watch the same thing, and it's a disgrace. Francis is typically more of the mild one when it comes to NYU. Like, he'll sit back and kind of wait. Francis is out there on Twitter right now saying, fucking fire this guy already. Like, enough is enough with these bullshit comments after games. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Kev Boogie says his name is officially Just Dick Davis until he is DFA'd, which is probably coming pretty damn soon. So you don't got to worry about that. Let me update the voicemails because we got a shit ton of them over here. We're going to get to as many as we can here, guys, and keep it going. So keep joining us. Keep hitting that like button.
How you doing? Just want to say Boone sucks. Boone sucks. Jemai Jones is only good for celebrating home runs at the end of the line. I'm done.
Short and simple. Short and simple. I don't blame him. I was pretty spot on for me.
Jemai Jones is just not good, man. What? How did he? Didn't he make the team out of spring training?
He did. He's been on the team the whole year.
Why? I just don't get it. Like, what? What's the point? The guy's not good, man. He's never been good. This is just not. Oh
shit! It's the Glaber's ass guy.
You want to hear Jemai Jones's career regular season OPS?
Let's hear
535.
That's who he is. I mean, we know that. And he's a leadoff hitter for a World Series potential team that picked up Juan fucking Soto in the offseason. They got the greatest pair of all time almost. He's the leadoff hitter. It's July 23rd.
He has one career home run.
Yeah, he hit this year against the Rays or whatever the hell it was.
One.
Yep.
Like, his career average is 198. How does he make the roster out of spring training? This is the best we can do. This is the best we can offer. You really?
And I don't want to hear the bullshit about clubhouse chemistry. The guys like him. Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I'm sorry.
Judge got his way, and Aaron Boone got hired after Girardi got the boot, and the clubhouse culture has been exactly what he wanted it. How's that worked out? How many times have they won the World Series? How many times have they been to the World Series? How many times have they been to Game 7 of the ALCS like Girardi took them? Then got the boot. Clubhouse culture is overrated.
Zeros across the board.
It's overrated when you got a softie. Clubhouse culture when you got someone in there that has a sack of nuts.
Yep.
Then there's a little bit of accountability. But the whole smile, Jemai Jones and his big cute smile. Oh my God, he's got such a great smile. He's such a great clubhouse kid. Shut the fuck up, dude. I want guys who compete. I want guys who produce.
Just give me guys that go out there and look to win every day. I don't give a fuck about anything else.
God, dude,
Glaber is ass guy calling in. Here we go.
There we go.
Aaron Boone is a dipshit. He's an absolute dipshit. Who puts a lineup like that out there? J.D. Davis. You know what J.D. Davis stands for?
Lineup generator.
That stands for sucking cock. That guy sucks cock at the plate. He shouldn't even be in the league anymore. And then he puts Narvaez out there. That guy just swings at any fucking ball. Gleyber Torres. The guy used to be clutch. He's fucking ass. His last at bat, he struck out. He stepped up into the pitcher. I was like, dude, just sit down. You're fucking ass. This team needs a revamp real quick.
Well, I think we all definitely agree with that part. They need a revamp. I know that, all right. Let's keep it going, man.
Yo, Pete, that fucking offense was straight up trash, man. That lineup was fucking dog shit. Who put that lineup together? Some calculator boy, fucking Fishman.
Probably.
Unbelievable.
AI. It's AI.
You kind of knew this game was a loss when that fucking lineup came out. They had all these opportunities to score. The fucking Mets couldn't capitalize on any of their opportunities, and it's just unreal.
Yep.
Why is J.D. Davis on this fucking team? I mean, a fucking new tampon got more fucking worse than this cocksucker. I mean, I don't understand what this team does, bro. I fucking don't get it, man.
You and me both, my guy. You and me both. None of us get it. All Yankee fans are thinking the same. And just to make your guys' night a little better, we do have a special voicemail today from the one and only Simon. You know this is going to be good.
The professional. Bring it.
Pete, your boy Simon calling from Bella Vista, New Haven, Connecticut. How you doing? So let me get this straight. We scored a whole bunch of runs yesterday, and we only scored 2 runs today. And what is this obsession with grounding out and popping up? Why is Boone still managing this team? When are they going to get him fired already? When the cows come home? He's got to go. And this hitting coach, get rid of him too. I've been saying this all along. I don't know why Hal Steinbrenner is an idiot. Just fire him, Hal. What are you waiting for? Fire the schmuck, or we're all going to revolt. Well, you have a good day, Pete. Rock on. NYY Underground forever. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. And Hal, you better fire Boone soon if you know what's good for you, or I'll put the Brett Gardner curse on you. Have a good day. Bye.
I love Simon. How do you not like Simon? You gotta love Simon.
Here's a little bit of a little boner killer for you. With as bad as the Yankees have been over the last 30 plus games.
Yeah.
Tonight there was 47,400 people at Yankee Stadium. The Yankees have had crowds of 40,000 plus for 22 consecutive home games. You think Hal Steinbrenner's going to fire anybody after that? You think Hal
course not.
Steinbrenner's going to go out there and hand Juan Soto $650 million when
Yep.
it's filling crowds like that?
So
Nope.
all I'll say is this to everybody: don't buy a ticket the rest of the year, but just come to September 14th. Come to NYYU Day. That's it. Don't buy any other ticket. Just come to NYYU Day. That's it.
47,000 people, including all the celebrities that kept highlighting on the telecast,
There
came
was
to
a
watch
lot today.
Jahmai Jones hit leadoff and watch J.D. Davis strike out and hit double play balls.
Yep. They're lucky that poor Spike Lee's getting up there in age. They're gonna give this poor man a heart attack watching the fucking guys coming up in this team. It's unbelievable.
At least the bondholders are getting taken care of, right? I mean, priorities.
You got that right. You got that right.
Wow, Pete, you guys really made us sweat, man. I thought you guys were gonna win it.
Hey, yo.
But I'm glad we survived that. Wow. That's
Sounds like a Mets fan.
One more, and I got my little payback.
Who?
Also, bring on your ace. Bring on your ace, buddy, because we're ready for him. We beat him once, and we're gonna do it again. Have a good night, buddy. Take care. Bye.
You son of a bitch. We're gonna.
Here's what I tell my friends.
Man. It's all as well.
My friend, one of my good friends, keeps saying, "Hey, should I take Yankees money night?" And my response every day is, "No,
don't
do
do
not bet on this shit team." Look at the last 20, they lost like 21 of the last 31 games. Like before the last couple, they lost 21 and 31. Like, you want to bet on that? You want to throw your money away? How about you hand me your money instead? I'll do something better with it than you throwing it down the toilet betting on this shit team. But
Alex also says
predictable.
Alex also, it is definitely predictable, no doubt about it. Alex also says a lot of those people that are going there are tourists, and they spend a shit ton of money. They spend a shit ton of money to go visit Yankee Stadium.
22 straight home games of 40,000 plus. That's a lot of fans who are there to watch baseball.
Yeah.
I understand the tourist aspect, but most of those people are there because they're Yankee fans and they're ready for good baseball. And
Johnny, when we go, we spend a shit ton of money.
Absolutely.
I mean, and again, like I say this all the time. Beavis Lee Ray is like one of the most generous dudes I ever met. Beavis will come up to me and goes, Beavis might go through like 7 or 8 or 9 beers for everybody. I'd be like, hey, you want another one? 9, 10, 12? And he's an extremely generous dude. And I'm like, bro, you don't got to do any more. But I mean, people like to go to a game and have a good time with their friends. It's kind of what we do. And it's upsetting really that people that are doing that, we're not saying that the Yankees can't lose games, but at the fucking end of the day, you can't lose it this way. You can't have J.D. Davis and this other dude in this team's lineup and sell it to us like this is the right thing to do when everybody knows it's not. We all know it's not.
It's maddening because when we went to the A's game, offense didn't show up. I think there was a couple other games the offense didn't show up. For some reason, when I go to watch the Yankees when they play on the road, it's fantastic to watch. The home runs, the offense, everything's crazy. At home, it's brutal. The offense falls apart. They lose often. I don't know if playing in front of the fans is a little bit too much pressure for some of these guys, but my God, when I fork out a ton of cash to go fly across this damn country and go watch them play at that place, I mean, I'm flipping a coin because oftentimes the offense is flat. There's going to be some shitty type of lineup move like Jahmai Jones hitting leadoff. I mean, there's going to be load management. There's going to be goofy shit happening because of splits. Like you're forking out a ton of cash for a very flawed organization.
Facts.
And they're going to keep what they're doing is going to continue to be justified because people keep showing up, regardless of if the team is playing well. So it's really tough, man. Really tough.
It is. It's a tough situation. Jacked NYC says so many people tortured. It's sad. It is. Kev Boogie says that's what most Mets fans sound like. Kev Boogie also adds clubhouse culture equals Boonies Bronx Bakery is what he says right there. But let's get to one more voicemail, guys. I'm going to wrap up.
Yeah, what up, Simonetti and Lasagna?
What is up?
But just dealing with the book coming in again. How you guys doing, man? I'm not doing good. Fuck this team. Fuck Aaron Boone. Fuck Brian Cashman. Fuck the front office, man. Jay Boog, I don't know if it was Jay Boogie. If it was him, I'd give credit to him. He said it in the chat. Like, it's one thing to put
that's what I said earlier.
Davis and who else? Jahmai Jones. Like, in the most important parts of the lineup. But, like, you're not going to give Gleyber Torres a chance. You're not going to give Wells a chance to be up on the lineup. It doesn't make any sense, bro. This team is ridiculous, man. I'm over it. Anyways, before I go, I'm gonna hit you guys with a little jokey joke. What do you call a Chinese who's good at Paralympics? Limping. Gotta go. Peace.
What? I didn't get that one.
Limping.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Guys, throw the tomatoes in the chat, man. Throw the fucking tomatoes in the chat right now, this guy. Put your tomatoes, the tomatoes. Throw those damn tomatoes in the chat like you've never seen before in your life. Guys, though, with that being said, look, tomorrow, Garrett Cole's on the mound and the Yankees have an off day. I just think at this point, I'm just waiting for the deadline. I'm waiting for fucking trades. I'm waiting for moves. And I'm waiting to see what happens. Other than that, right now, this team's
gets even better.
Oh, shit. Please don't
Right
tell
after
me.
the Mets. We're going to Fenway again. After Fenway, we're playing in Philly.
Let's go. I'm so excited to be calling those games. I'm really fucking happy about that. That's going to be amazing.
In case you thought there was a little bit of an easy patch right around the corner before the deadline, there's not. Like this. You got
I forgot about that.
A tough rivalry game against the Mets tomorrow. Then you got 3 in Fenway. Then you got 3 in Philly, which might be the best team in baseball right now. So,
and
good luck.
Just so everybody knows too, we'll be doing special game season lives those days. So, Monday it'll be me, Mario, Francis, and Kev. We'll be calling that game on game season. Of course, the next day is the 24-hour stream, and then we'll also be calling the game. We'll call that whole series together on game season. So we're calling that entire series together. So make sure you guys tune in for that. It's going to be fun. But with that being said, guys, we are out. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But the Yankees, 17 games over 500. Man, shit is not looking good. But peace out, guys. Talk to you guys later.
Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah. Hey, look, top floor, lifestyle, chef and boy, I'm cooking up. Play too high, ain't coming down, you see me if you looking up. I don't really talk too much, so I'm running numbers up. Lucky that I'm showing up, I'm going off, they know what's up. Wrist too silly, yeah, numbers crack the billy. Don't need no dilly, I'm too fresh, I feel like really, yeah. Feel the duffels up the sign, I need a million. I'm about to take off, and I know that I'm on they radar. Top 10 radar.